title, Cruise Isolation. The waves crashed against the colossal hull of the cruise ship, sending shivers through the metal beneath my feet. I stood alone on the deserted deck, surrounded by an endless expanse of dark, churning water. The once lively vessel now felt like a ghost ship adrift in the abyss. It had started as the trip of a lifetime, a luxury cruise promising adventure and relaxation. But now, a sense of dread clung to every corner, and the isolation weighed heavily on my mind. The ship had become a floating prison, and I, its sole prisoner. Days blurred into nights as I wandered the empty corridors, the hum of the engines echoing in the emptiness. The deserted lounges and vacant entertainment areas cast long, eerie shadows. An unsettling quiet settled over the ship, interrupted only by the creaking of the vessel and the distant howling of the wind. I tried to rationalize the situation, telling myself that the passengers and crew must be gathered somewhere, perhaps in the luxurious dining halls or hidden away in their cabins. But each attempt to locate signs of life ended in disappointment. The ship had become a labyrinth of deserted spaces and locked doors. The once bustling casino now stood as a silent testament to the abandoned revelry. The pool deck, once vibrant with laughter and the splashing of water, was now hauntingly empty, the chairs and umbrellas eerily still. I ventured into the ship's grand dining room, its opulent chandeliers casting a dim glow on empty tables set for an imaginary feast. The air was thick with the stale scent of forgotten meals, and the only sound was the soft swaying of the ship. As I climbed to the highest deck, a feeling of dread intensified. The wind howled, drowning out the sound of my own footsteps. The vast ocean stretched in all directions, an inky void that seemed to absorb all light. The ship's foghorn echoed in the emptiness, a mournful wail that resonated with my growing unease. With each passing day, I felt a growing isolation, as if the ship itself had become a sentient entity, a malevolent force conspiring to keep me alone. Shadows danced along the walls, and strange noises echoed through the empty halls, causing my nerves to fray. One night, as I lay in my cabin, a gentle knock echoed from the door. Heart pounding, I approached cautiously, half expecting to find a fellow passenger seeking solace from the isolation. But as I opened the door, only darkness greeted me. The empty corridor stared back, devoid of any living presence. The isolation pressed on me, and I found myself questioning my sanity. Was this a nightmare from which I couldn't wake? Were the walls closing in on me, or was it the vastness of the ocean that threatened to swallow me whole? In the cold grip of isolation, I wandered the desolate ship, haunted by the echoes of a once lively voyage. The ship became a labyrinth of despair, and the ocean a sea of endless isolation. The cruise that promised escape had become a journey into the depths of my own unraveling sanity.